Hello everyone. If you're a fan of football, you remember the date, May 31st, 2018. Just days after guiding Real Madrid to an unprecedented third consecutive Champions League title, Zinedine Zidane stood before the world's press. He wasn't holding a trophy, he was holding a microphone, and he dropped a bombshell. He was leaving. The official reason? He felt the team needed a new voice, a different approach. The headlines screamed about burnout, about going out on top. The world was stunned. But was that the whole story? As someone who has analyzed every move at the Bernabeu, let me tell you, the reality was far more complex. This wasn't a sudden decision. It was a calculated exit. And today, I'm going to tell you the real reason Zinedine Zidane resigned. First, let's rewind. You have to understand what Zidane walked into when he became manager in 2016. It wasn't a rebuild. It was a squad of Galacticos, of massive egos, of pre-existing hierarchies. His genius wasn't in complex tactical innovations. It was in man management. He was Zizou, a legend who commanded instant respect. He managed the dressing room like a conductor, balancing the personalities of Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, and Karim Benzema. He fostered an unbreakable spirit. That's how he won those 3 Champions Leagues. But by the spring of 2018, cracks were appearing. The foundation of his success was showing signs of wear. The first major factor was the squad itself. This was no longer the hungry, unified team of 2016. Key players were aging. The engine was starting to sputter. Zidane knew that a massive, painful rebuild was on the horizon. Cristiano Ronaldo, at 33, was openly expressing his discontent. The club's president, Florentino Pérez, seemed hesitant to meet his demands or make the colossal signings needed for a refresh. Zidane saw the future. He knew that to continue, he would have to be the one to make ruthless decisions, to phase out legends he respected and had won everything with. And then there were the internal politics. The Gareth Bale situation was the clearest example. Zidane had a specific vision for his team, and for much of that final season, Bale didn't fit the starting 11. This created a significant tension with President Pérez. Pérez, the master architect of the Galactico era, had invested enormously in Bale. He wanted his marquee signing on the pitch. For Zidane, this was an infringement on his control. He was the manager, and he wanted to pick the team based on tactics and form, not on a president's preference. This power struggle was a constant, low-grade headache. Resigning was, in part, a statement Zidane would not be a puppet manager. He would rather walk away than have his authority undermined. But beyond the politics and the aging squad, there was a deeper, more personal reason: his own well-being. The pressure at Real Madrid is like no other. It's a club where winning the Champions League is an expectation, not a dream. For 2.5 years, Zidane lived under that microscope. Every loss was a crisis. Every draw was a failure. The constant pressure, the 24/7 media scrutiny, the demand for perfection, it's exhausting. People talk about burnout, and they're not wrong. But for Zidane, it was more than just fatigue. It was about clarity. He had achieved the ultimate success. He had conquered the mountain not once, not twice, but 3 times. What was left? To risk tarnishing that perfect legacy by staying for a difficult season that might end in failure? He is a man who values his legacy above all else. Leaving on his own terms at the absolute pinnacle preserved his legendary status intact. It was a final, masterful chess move. So, when you piece it all together, the real reason for his resignation wasn't one single thing. It was a perfect storm. It was the foresight of a painful rebuild he didn't want to lead. It was the frustration with club politics that challenged his authority. And it was the wisdom of a man who knew when his work was done, and who valued his peace and his legacy more than another contract. His resignation wasn't an admission of defeat. It was the ultimate power move. Zidane controlled the one thing no one else at Madrid could: his own exit. He left everyone wanting more, cementing his myth forever. In the end, Zidane didn't run away from Real Madrid. He mastered it right up until the very last moment. What do you think was the main reason? Was it the politics, the rebuild, or the legacy? Let me know in the comments below. And if you appreciated this deeper look, please like the video and subscribe for more football insights. Thanks for watching.